So tonight's video is going to be a little serious. Um but I don't want to be on here long cuz I'm kind of sleepy, it's getting close to my bedtime. I go to bed fairly early these days. But I do realize that I did not go live yesterday. Set that up like that. So as y'all are coming on the live, make sure y'all click that like button and help me get through the algorithm. Girl, ain't that cunny? Ain't that fishy? How these tampons just falling out my purse? Girl, just maxi pad boxes just falling out my purse. But one, I just got out the shower. My skin was a little dry. Thank you. I'm gonna track it tomorrow. I'm putting some tracks in it tomorrow, so it's bone straight weave. So yeah, I'm old school, girl. I done had sew-ins, girl. I get tired of wearing like lace fronts all the time and wigs and stuff. Chill. I want something I could just get up and brush and go, baby. And I don't want to put no sew-in in because it's just nah. Baby, I got me some glue and some tracks. So I'm gonna put me some weave in tomorrow. Girl, put me some weave in tomorrow, girl. This has to be a little weave season, girl. Girl, it's gonna help me with like the cold weather, girl. I got me some black 14 inch. I got me some black 14-inch hair, and I got me some black roots and some 27. I don't know if I'm gonna put the. I think I'm feeling like I'm gonna put the 27 in tomorrow, and then just like when I get ready to take this hair out, I'm gonna wear that hair for about 2 weeks. Then I'm gonna wear the black hair for about 2 weeks. So I think I'm gonna start off like really, really. I'm gonna start off with it, giving the extra, and then I'm just gonna tone it down for the new year. I'm gonna go into the new year with the black bone straight yaki. So I'm a pop tomorrow. I'm gonna do like the black with the I'm gonna do like the ombre black with the 27, with the 27 ends, and then I'm gonna go into, then I'm gonna switch it up, and I'm just gonna go into I'm gonna be calmed down, baby, because I'm about to turn 47 next year, so I ain't trying to go in giving them too much next year. You feel me? I went and got me all kind of vitamins today too. Wait, hold on. But so I'm gonna get into why I titled the video the way I titled the video. So, girl, let's get into Fantasia Slick Back making your skin glow. I just put on my vitamin E, so that's probably why this is I just put this on the vitamin E cream. You could get this at Savannah's in Atlanta. That vegan store is vitamin E 30,000 IU cream, soothes, rejuvenates, and revitalizes. I put this vitamin E on my skin. But I bought some things today, because girl, it's been a month, girl. I ain't been smoking weed, girl, for a whole month, girl. No weed for a whole month. Vitamin E is the best secret for the skin, yeah. So I got turmeric today because in my living situation I can't boil tea because I am a tea girl. I do drink a lot of tea, but I have not been able to drink tea because I'm just not in a setup to be able to be making tea every day. So I got the turmeric complex with black pepper, and it is for cardiovascular and joint health. So I've been feeling like a little stuff going on in my joints, honey. So I got me some turmeric today. I'm gonna start that tomorrow. I got me some probiotics because I had to take them on biotics for the urinary tract infection. And so, sometimes antibiotics can take away the natural bacteria that your body creates. So probiotic is a good vitamin to help to restore good gut health, so you can have the good bacteria that your body needs. So I went and got that today. I got some iron because sometimes a girl don't like to eat meat and she be feeling a little anemic. So, just in case I'm, doing my little no meat, girl, in the wintertime, girl, you don't want to feel anemic because it's cold outside, girl. So if you're skipping the meat like I do sometimes, like if you really, really being sparing on the meat, girl, because the meat can give you like the mucus and the sinus and all that, girl. But you don't want to be feeling anemic and cold in your bones. So you get some iron. This helps with wellness health, cardio health. Girl, they was talking about pregnant support too. All right, well, girl, I'm spiritually pregnant, girl. I'm always pregnant spiritually, girl. I'm always, girl, getting knocked up, girl. I stay being a baby mama in the spirit world, girl. This is B12. This supports um energy and cognitive health. Definitely be skipping the meat, no shade. That's why I started taking my vitamins too. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's really so this B12 helps with energy, and a girl be want her energy because in the wintertime, girl, you be in hibernation mode, girl, and a girl don't really be wanting to move around like that. So you know what I'm saying, girl? I'm slimming down, girl. I ain't trying to thick back up for the winter, girl. So girl, I need my little boost, girl. I need my little percolating while you waiting, girl. Need my little percolating while you wait, girl. Girl, let's get it percolating while you waiting for the sun to come back out and for it to get warm again, girl. So I got my B12 for my energy, and I want to say thank you. And then I got this Irish sea mouse. This supports beautiful skin. Come on now. It has burdock root and bladderwrack and burdock root. So burdock and bladderwrack root is good for a number of things, but this supports beautiful skin, helps to cleanse and detox, and increases the metabolism and increases. That lady said, "Ooh, that air is slicked down and molded for blood. I love it." Yeah, girl, I didn't put the gel on it. I didn't put the gel on it. I was gonna put some gel on it and have it even more slick, girl. But this is just because I just permed it. This is the leave-in conditioner, and this is a little bit of this organ oil foamy mousse. So I just put a little bit of foamy mousse on it, and I put a little bit of foamy mousse on it, and I did the and I had the leave-in conditioner. But tomorrow I'm putting my hair in. Tomorrow I'm giving you some 14-inch ombre with the black base and the 27. I'm gonna go ahead and But I had to do the perm today because I didn't want to do all that stuff to my hair in one day. Like I didn't want to put my hair through all of that in one day. Like I've been tweaking to put them tracks in my head. So I bought the 27 first. I had bought the black hair first. And then I was gonna do a ponytail. And I was gonna try to do like a blend for the ponytail, but then I went to touching the hair, and when I was touching the hair, my ancestors was like, my scalp ancestors, they was like, girl, you're not about to put that in your head. And so I ended up getting you know, an affordable human hair brand for me. You know, I'm not no girl that's finna go and spend no $100 on no hair and no $200 on no hair because I'm not about to wear it that. Now if it's a sew in, then yes. If it's a sew in and I'm finna have it in my hair for a couple of months, then yeah, I'll spend a couple of $100 on some hair. But if I'm just about to wear it for 2 weeks, chill, give me a $30 bill. Depending on how many inches it is, girl, girl, stop playing, girl. Girl, stop playing with me. Girl, I'm about to wear this for 2 weeks, girl. Give me that $30 bag of hair, girl. So, girl, I'm not about to be putting no $100 bag of hair in my head to wear it for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. So yeah. Oh, okay. So this the first step. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But so I want to get into the topic, of why I did this video. So this is kind of like a little bit of a therapy session that I wanted to have with y'all because today I got some heavy news. So, um so one of the girls who I have been supporting, and she's born with a vagina. She's a mother now. She has one child. She has a small child. She has a small baby. And I met her while I was in South Africa. Beautiful, beautiful spirit, beautiful personality. Um, she adored me. I think she had a little crush on me. No tea, no shade. I think she had a little crush on me. Um, but she was so young. I wouldn't have. I couldn't have like. Those are the type of females that are attracted to me. I always for some reason attract females when they like 18 years old, or and I don't know if they want to have sex with me because they see themselves in me, like they're attracted to me because they're attracted to the power and they want it for themselves. Because I always, like, I when I was living in New Orleans, I attracted this gorgeous little stud that was like 18 years old, and that's what she gave me. Like, she was like about 18 years old when I was over there. And I would give the tease, but I just don't feel comfortable giving it when they're that young. Like, boys or girls, like, that's too young. I'm almost 50 years old. Like, I know there are people who would do it and be like, child, they grown, they 18. But that's just too young for me. So I just don't feel, hey, Faith, how you doing, baby? So I just don't feel comfortable when they're that young. But anyway, I felt like, she had a crush on me. But cause like when we used to go places, she used to lay her head in my lap, and she'd always be all up under me, and it was adorable. I never felt uncomfortable, and I never pushed her away because I knew that I was never gonna cross the line, or it was never gonna go further, than, her just like having like a little puppy love crush on me. But she would come over and she would help me clean up, and she would help me do chores and all that type of stuff. And when I left Africa, I kept in contact with her because um so now she called me her auntie. So, she called me, and a lot of times she called me she's young. Like she's learning life. She got pregnant about 2 years after I left. And at first things were looking bright for her. She was in school and now she's out of school, and things just things just it's just been one thing after another. And I've been sending her money when I can, sending her money when I have it. I haven't sent her money in like 2 months because I had sent her money like 3 months in a row. And I'm on a fixed income. And so like I care about her a lot, and I wish it was more that I could do. Because Africa is different. Opportunities are not just everywhere like that in Africa. Like getting a job and opportunities aren't just readily available. There is a lot of gatekeeping going on. There's a lot of gatekeeping, going on. A lot of gatekeeping and hoarding of resources. And the unfortunate thing about it is they convince the people like they do us over here. They convince you that you need more and that you gotta have this and that you're not doing nothing with your life if you don't have this. Like they sell you this dream, just like they do over here, on TV. Like we live in a civilization, whether you're in Africa or whether you're in America. We live in a civilization where the government and the powers that be program us to entertain destructive things, whether it's the food we're eating, whether it's the company we keeping, whether it's the things we choose to participate in. You might not see the hardcore stuff being so being pushed on you in mainstream, but we are coaxed into entertaining things that are destructive every day, being programmed to entertain things that make our body, that break down our cellular structure, that break down our body and make us vulnerable to things so that we'll be dependent on them for medications and drugs and surgeries. It is really, really, really diabolical how they do this shit. And they do this shit in America and they do this shit in Africa. So she found out today that she was HIV positive. And she sent me a picture of her, and she has lost so much weight. And I think that she's losing the weight not because she has wastings, because wastings is when you start losing weight because you positive. I think she's losing weight because she's stressing because she found out she's positive. And this was the thing that got me. Like this is the thing that really, really wore me out. Is that I was listening to myself when I was talking to her, and I know she wanted, because I'm positive, and I know she knew I was positive because I've talked about it several times on my social media. So they were able to pick it up from my social media page. But I know she was expecting for me to have a pity party with her, and I just didn't have it in me. Like becoming older, like a lot of people, um we just like my heart goes out to this generation, because this generation, the youth, the younger generation, they really want you to hold their hand on some shit a lot. And you can't authentically and sincerely give energy to someone that you've never gotten. When I tested positive, nobody threw a pity party for me. Nobody sobbed with me. Like I had to soldier up real quick. One of my girlfriends literally told me if I didn't stop crying, she was gonna slap the shit out of me. So there was not a There was not a pity party. There was not a, oh, woe is me, oh, you be. Nobody had that for me. Nobody had that for me. And like I told her, I said it's far from a death sentence. And this is a test for you to see how strong you are. And she was talking about unaliving herself. Like, that's the reason why I'm talking about it on live now. Because literally, my daughter is at work, so I couldn't call her. My other sister who I would talk to about this, who is positive, um, she was at work. She was still at work. And and my older sister, I already know what she was gonna say. She was gonna be like, she probably would have like talked to her rougher than what I did. So like I really didn't feel like there was any other way to process this other than getting on live. Like I didn't really feel there was a place that I could process this other than on live. I'm not finna tell her name or give y'all specifics about who she is or anything like that. But I really saw, like I had to be strong for her. Like I had to be, like I was like, you can cry, you can feel bad. You're entitled to that. You can cry for a little while, you can beat yourself up, but after you're done with that, you got this virus by doing something grown up. That's what you did to get the virus, was something grown up. You did some grown up stuff. And when you do grown up things, you have to know what comes with doing grown up things. And that's just the reality. When I tested positive 21 years ago, I was 26 years old, and I've never blamed the person who infected me. People told me that I should have. People told me I should have reported him. But at the end of the day, I knew what was out there. I had been taking HIV tests since I was 14 years old. I knew what was out there. And I chose to lay down, even though he was my boyfriend. I chose to lay my ass down and have sex without a condom, knowing what was out there. And yeah, I did cry. I did throw my own pity party for a little while. But after that, I had to get over that shit. Because it's either going to make you or it's going to break you. And so I told her, I said, you need to focus on your baby. You need to focus on your health. And you need to focus on finding you a job, something that could keep you busy. Focus on them three things. Your health, because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of nobody. Your health, your baby, and then find you a job. And I know it's hard to find work over there, but I feel like, because this is not me judging her, this is just me being observant. I've been seeing how fast she been moving. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell she moving fast. And I know because I was moving fast when I was that age. And sometimes you'll get you'll come into a situation like this because this is your ancestors' way of tapping you on your shoulder and saying, "Hey, I need you to slow down. You moving too fast. This is not a death sentence. This is a wake-up call. You moving too fast. You need to pause. You need to slow down. You need to reprioritize. But this is not a death sentence. And I just couldn't be weak for her. I couldn't be, oh, you poor thing. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I couldn't give her that. Because I didn't feel like that would have been helpful. Oh, you poor thing. I hate that happened to you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I couldn't give her that. I didn't have that for her. And you know what she told me at the end? She said, "Thank you for being my safe space." She said, "I hear you, TD. Thank you for being my safe space." Cause I didn't have that for her. I don't have boohoo. Oh, the world is this is so sad. I don't have this. And a lot of this generation, that's what they want for their elders. They think that we being insensitive and they think that we not loving them and we don't care about them when we can't sit up and boohoo and cry with them. Now I'm not, and to me, that is colonization at its finest because that's some colonial Europeanized shit. To think, you know, as black indigenous people, as black people, we our very skin, our very appearance lets us know that you could have dark skin and you could have a beautiful soul. So our existence tells us that there's duality. Our very existence. Just like how some Caucasian people, we automatically think we've been taught to believe that white is right and dark is evil. But child, we learning in all of these movies now because Wicked exposed a lot of that. They appear to be the light, but a lot of them they soul be dark as hell. And a lot of us be dark as hell, but our soul be the light. And it's finding that balance. It's finding that balance within yourself. It's finding that balance between your chaos and your dark and light. Like I'm not always we've been taught this cookie cutter way of seeing the world, this cookie cutter way. We always say, all I want is good energy. All I want is positivity around me. All I want is good energy. All I want is positivity around me. Well, good, when you say good energy, good means that it is for your benefit. If something is good for you, it's not always going to feel good. It's not always going to taste good. It's not always going to smell good. It's not always going to... What's good for you doesn't always feel good again. I eat a lot of healthy stuff, and a lot of it be nasty. But it's good for you. Medicine and remedies. It don't taste good, don't feel good going down, but it's good for you. And so we have to understand that when you say you want good people around you, you want good energy, you have to understand that that doesn't mean that these is going to be yes people that's going to kiss your ass and tell you everything you want to hear. Now, you're not about to disrespect me and play in my face. That's what you're not about to do. By no means. You're not about to disrespect me and play in my face. But if you could thoughtfully and respectfully tell me, communicate to me what's going on, then baby, we ain't got no problem. We could. Cause I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm unapproachable and you can't talk to me. But talk to me nice. Now I had to give it to her raw because she triggered me a little bit, and I love her, don't get me wrong. I wish nothing but the best for her. I'm praying for the best for her. I want her to get to the other side of this. But every time I talk to her, it be crying face emojis. Every time. And it's like, you're young. Okay, yes, you hit this hiccup in the road. Yes, your health has been compromised, but you're still healthy. There are people who are dealing with more than what you're dealing with. There are people who don't have the use of all their limbs. There are people who are dealing with, there are amputees and people who have cerebral palsy. There are people who are dealing with all types of things. So yes, this is a hiccup. Yes, this is unfortunate. Yes, this is a difficult situation. Yes, I want to acknowledge that. I want to hold space for that. But this ain't the worst thing that could happen to you. And I had to remind her, I'm like, girl, you're in the motherland. You're over there in Africa. Where's your warrior spirit? And I noticed that when I was over there, like, because I didn't have, when the second time I went to South Africa, I didn't have the tourist experience. I was in the township with the people. And a lot of y'all will say, oh, well, South Africa colonized. Most of Africa is. Most of it is. Anywhere that has a patriarchal society, it's colonized. Patriarchy means colonization. Anywhere with a patriarchal government has been colonized. So miss me with that bullshit. And in South Africa, there's a lot of Africans who've migrated from other parts of the continent. So you'll see Africans from Nigeria, Africans from the Congo, Africans from Ethiopia. Like Africans migrate from all over the continent to South Africa. So you really, really get a mix when you get into the local people. Because they migrate from all over the continent to South Africa. So you really get a chance to see a blend of multiple African cultures. But while I was over there, like I'm going over there to Africa thinking that they about to heal me, thinking that I'm about to find an Ifa priestess or a voodoo witch doctor that's about to heal me of the virus. And when I tell you, I went over there, I was making my teas and making my concoctions, and I was giving this elderly woman a tea. She would come knock on my door every day. She asked me for some of the tea. Cause you know I love mixing like herbs and roots together, baby. I will mix together, baby. That's why I rarely be sick. Cause baby, I will mix a concoction together, and I got my daughter doing it now. I will mix a healing potion together in a minute. Hold on one second. Yeah, like I said, I will mix a concoction together in a minute. Do you understand me? Child, I don't know what happened to the comments. Can y'all hear me? Cause when I did that, I lost the comment. So if y'all comment, I can't see it. But yeah, I will mix the concoction together. And the crazy thing is, when I'm mixing a concoction together, like when I was mixing when I was mixing concoctions together, there was another woman there who was really sick. I mean, really sick. Baby, when I tell you I mixed and brewed in that kitchen, I mixed and boiled and brewed, and I practiced vegetarian the whole while I was there. I didn't eat any, so I focused on roots and herbs and vegetables because I didn't eat meat while I was there. So, I didn't get sick while I was there. I broke out in hives one time after Katrina hit because I started stressing because I started missing the family. I started missing my family. So I started breaking out in hives towards the last part of being there. But that was the only thing that I went through was I broke out in hives because my nerves was bad and I knew I needed to come home. But when I saw how I was over there healing them, when I saw how they were calling me doctor. They were calling me doctor. This is no lie. Like if I go back over there now, I can motherfucking my husband, auntie, his grandma, not his grandma, his daddy, his the woman who house we were staying in, they were calling me they were saying that's the doctor right there because I had healed her, got her back up, walking, running around, had her doing good with those herbs and stuff that I had mixed together. The old lady who used to clean all of the buildings, the mama had her together, was getting her together. Like I came over here looking for a healer, and it's been in me all the time. And that's why when I say the things that I say about I don't identify as African American because that I don't have to draw my power from there. This is no shade to Africa because I acknowledge that I have ancestors that are from there. I am never ashamed that I have ancestors who come from there, but I don't have to draw my power from there. I am a child of nature. I am a child of the universe. I am a child of the galaxy. I am a child of the cosmos. I am a child of the ocean. Everywhere is my home. Everywhere is my home. Everywhere I lay my head, everywhere I go is my home. America is a room in my house. Africa is a room in my house. A man, a woman. That's a room in my house, boo. These are rooms in my house, but it's all my home. So, you not finna confine me or define me by continents that were named by conquerors. That's what we not about to do. You're not about to do that to me. You're not about to limit me to. You're not about to limit me to Africa was called something else. Baby, my DNA has been walking this planet for thousands of years. My DNA has been walking this planet for millions of years in some shape, form, or fashion. And what you're not about to do is relegate me to a continent y'all just named Africa 600 years ago. My DNA been roaming this planet. This was all the same rock at one time. It was a super Pangea and it started breaking up. This was all the same rock. This was all the same landmass. So miss me with the bull. So when I say certain things, it's because of my experience. It's because of my journey. It's because I've seen how my American ass, how my Turtle Island ass, how my black indigenous behind then had to encourage and motivate people from the motherland. And what that tells me is that I don't have to know who, be able to trace back my ancestry to Africa. I don't have to be able to speak an African language or speak in an African tongue to be powerful or to have value. I don't give a damn if I do speak my oppressor tongue. It's my tongue now. And he can't say it, and he can't do it like me. Baby, I'll whip some words together, and every word might be the colonizers. But guess what? I done made it my own. Sometimes you gotta make it your own. And that's one thing that we good at as Black indigenous people. When we be doing them TikTok dances and them challenges, we make that shit our own. When we sing our favorite artist song, we take that shit and make it our own. Put our own little runs and rips and blends and mixes and make it your own. So this might have been my oppressor's language. This may have been my oppressor's song. But guess what? This melanin gonna do what this melanin gonna do. It's mine now. That's me. That's for me. Period. Anyway, I can't see the comments and it's driving me. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Cause I don't know what y'all saying. And when I answered that phone call, it messed up the damn comment section. So I'm gonna let this go. If y'all have anything that y'all want to add to the comment section, leave your feedback in the comment section. Thank you for everybody who came on and put thumbs up. I saw Faith in the chat. I saw 100% Pure Love in the chat. Thank y'all for complimenting me on the hair. Like I done got to the age in my life where I'm not worried about how y'all feel about me having a perm in my head. Oh, that's not conscious. You burning your scalp. You doing blah, 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 whoop de whoop de. Let me tell you something. We got to find our happiness in the middle of this shit. And this is a form of expression. Only permission I need is from my scalp. And I had a conversation with my scalp before I put this in my head. They had cause they knew, hey, the burn is coming. That's the only forgiveness I needed was from my scalp. Cause baby, all them follicles and things, and then the hair shape shifted on top of my head. The only person I needed to forgive and to understand, the only entity I needed to forgive and understand was my scalp. And I'ma love on her, put greases and oils on her, and rub on her, and be thoughtful of her. I'm gonna be thoughtful of my scalp. Because I done sit up there and put them chemicals in my scalp. But I'm not trying to curry favor with you niggas. Cause y'all gonna judge regardless. If I don't wear the perm, you gonna say, oh, you was born a man and God made you a man. You gonna find something else to talk about. You gonna find something else to condemn. So guess what? If I'm gonna get judged anyway, I may as well be happy while I'm getting judged. I'm not finna be around here miserable, trying to live up to a standard that y'all gonna keep pushing the goalposts. Cause we always talking about how white people be pushing the goalposts with black people. Black people be pushing the goalposts with black people. Y'all ain't never satisfied. It ain't never enough. It's always the problem. So my thing is, love yourself in all forms. Have balance. One thing you could say is I ain't always perming my hair. I ain't always wearing no weave. I've had a lengthy season where I have my art and my creativity and my self expression for years has depicted how much I love how my hair grows out of my scalp, how much I love this melanin, how much I love the skin that I'm in. And if I want to express that in other ways, I'm going to do it. Not gonna live in no box trying to get approval from people who ain't gonna never be happy. Like Mary J. Blige said, they'll never be happy because they're not happy with themselves. And why would I worry about getting acceptance from people who haven't accepted themselves? Because people always a holler, oh, they love to say about trans people, oh, you didn't accept yourself the way you was, and you didn't accept yourself the way you was. You allowed yourself to be programmed as a child. Girls do this. Girls supposed to act like this. Girls not supposed to say this. Girls not supposed to say that. That's not ladylike. Little ladies don't do this. Boys don't do this. Boys don't cry. Boys not supposed to act like this. Boys supposed to do this. You allowed yourself to be brainwashed and groomed to erase the parts of yourself that was your foremothers if you was born with a penis, and you allowed yourself to be groomed to erase the parts of yourselves that was your forefathers if you was born with a vagina. So guess what? If I'm delusional, you delusional too. You're suppressing and repressing half of yourself because you allowed your parents to brainwash you to fit into a box to be accepted by white supremacy and patriarchy. So next time they try to tell you as a trans person you're not happy with yourself, that's why you changed yourself. You're not happy with yourself. That's why you let them brainwash you. So I guess ain't neither one of us happy with ourselves. I guess ain't none of us happy with ourselves. I guess ain't nobody accepted theyself. You can't preach to me about acceptance when you ain't being whole. That's like the pot calling the tea kettle black. Anyway, let me light this candle. Okay. So we light this candle, this purple candle. Purple represents knowingness, awareness, um and sovereignty. A man, a woman. So we light this candle in honor of our ancestors who come, our ancestors who are coming, and our ancestors who are already here. We celebrate the ancestors who have crossed the divide, whose names are never spoken during Black History Month because they died because they did not want to participate in any of this. We honor and celebrate the ancestors, our non-black ancestors, who know that this is messed up and who want to make amends, who need the strength, who need us to get it together so that we could create those safe spaces for them, those Caucasian people who are not weak and who are not gonna turn on us. The first sight of trouble, the first time a storm come. I'm asking the ancestors to raise up a generation of Caucasian people, a generation of non-black people that are built for the storm and that are not going to run the first time the government introduce something that could that they're vulnerable to or that they're susceptible to. And I pray that we get the kind of magic where we can not only protect ourselves but we could also protect them. Because we need each other. And as long as white people are being scared to fight, because they are the most vulnerable, so you really can't blame them. They are vulnerable. They need more than we do. They do. That's why they like they are. They vulnerable. Look at how they age. And this is not me putting them down. It's just me. You could look. So, we got to get ourselves together, melanated people. We got to get ourselves together, ebanoid people, Negro people, so that our magic can be strong enough to not only sustain ourselves, but it can be strong enough to sustain our siblings who are afraid and fear. I could imagine when Moses was parting that Red Sea, it was probably some of our lighter melanated people that was saying, he not gonna be able to do that. What we gonna do? What if it don't work? They gonna kill us. I could imagine it was some of our lightly shaded, just a pinch of melanin. They was nervous. What we's gonna do? Like Ariana Grande was in Wicked. We need a generation that's not gonna be like the Ariana Grande and not gonna want to stay with the Wiz. That's gonna jump on that broom. That's gonna go. That's gonna go with Alphaba. We need them type of Caucasians. That's gonna be. I'm down to ride. We're down to ride for you. That's all we wanna do. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You made me whole. Yeah. Yeah, we need them type of white people. We need them type of Caucasians. We need them type of Asians. We need them type of Latinas. We need them type of Dominicans. We need them type of Indians. We need them type of Hondurans. We need them type of Pakistani. I'm talking about all races. I'm talking about all ethnicities. I'm talking about all denominations. I'm down to ride. Oh, we're down to ride for you. Yes, yes, yes. That's all we want to do. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Let me stop. Hey, hey. Ooh, ooh. Thank you. I ain't got happy right fast. Okay. So anyway, down but now that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning. Ian Gotti, Iyako, Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God. Goddess, if I am, you know you are. Bound and round, both circle and square, we too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair. Il Babosawa, which means we come in peace, no harm to any. Leilem, Leiler, I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful evening and take care of yourselves and meditate and pray and start visioning what that world looks like, what that army looks like, what that nation looks like of diverse beings, and how we gonna make space for each other, how we gonna build up our collective magic, and let's start doing that so we can start astro projecting and seeing each other on other planes, honey. Cause I would love to bump into some of y'all on the astral plane or see some of y'all in my dreams. Amen, a woman. Lay lim, lay lur. And as I blow out this candle on the physical plane, it grows with intensity on the spiritual plane, preparing us for times that are now. Love y'all. I'll check in later. I might do a video tomorrow and let y'all see how my hair look when it's finished. Purple wines, rise up.